Guess I dozed off. To getting through warmed up in the bath, we come back, got the blankets out, and at some point I must have fallen asleep. But what about... Saya's head rested against my shoulder, her breathing even. We were sitting in one of the seats, blankets wrapped all around us. I was sure she looked like an angel, too bad it was too dark to see. Should be more careful, you know, murmured while gently stroking Saya's head. You do know that I'm a guy, right? After the incident at the bath, I didn't think there was any question about that in her mind. Better not think about that. Probably best. Lisa taught us that there were things we used to do as kids that we definitely can't get away with now. Meanwhile, next to Saya. Hikari? She was gone. What'd she run off to? Hikari. Hikari was sitting on the roof, blanket draped over her shoulders. Climbed up to meet her, used no window frame as a foothold. What are you doing up there? Kidding around as usual, sat down next to her. Hikari lifted up one side of the blanket, inviting me to climb under it. Fidgeted in place, but she came closer, wrapped herself around me. Hey. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. I love that. You're just as bad as the other one. Could both of them really be this naive? Nothing, don't worry about it. Shrugged and gazed up at the night sky. Must have been around midnight. Several winter constellations were up to take place of autumn ones. Yeah, we did. One of us might point one out, and the other two would desperately try to catch sight of it before it disappears. Sorry, that whole bad thing just like I still reflect back on it and everything. That just gets me laughing. Sorry, need to move on from it. Did I mention I didn't sleep well? Yeah, I probably did mention at a certain point. Anyway, I'm better now. They weren't all that common outside the meteor showers, though, so usually we would just be staring up at the night sky. Guess it had been fun of its own way too. Just the idea that something special might happen, expectation had made it exciting. These days, I had no time for shooting stars. I just sat there under the blanket, feeling the comforting warmth of Hikari's body. Don't remind him. Don't remind me, I'm trying to forget it even happened. Then you should have screamed. Maybe not for you, but I prefer if you moved away from that subject. You could have choked on words a little. She even taped together all the ripped parts. Yeah. Miss Miharu did say Saya had been in tears when she had handed in the notebook. I knew she hadn't said why she was crying. It was obvious to us. The day our planetary observation journal had been ruined. Hikari and I got in a big fight. Our friendship has been torn apart, just like the book. Why'd you come back to astronomy club? Thought you were bored of the stars. Once, Hikari had nothing to say. Could it be any more awkward? We were huddled up together like old friends, but it wasn't easy talking about how we'd fallen apart. What was she apologizing for now? Huh? Oh right, Komako. That's something I really want to ask her about. Why'd you pretend to be some office worker? What? I feel like the wind had been knocked out of me. What do you mean by move? Those few words didn't exactly do a good job of answering my question. Hikari seemed to realize that and continued.
まんまじゃん。
Hikari gave me an amused smirk. Guess most people don't use the real name on the internet.
でもまだわかんないじゃない？偶然ってこともあるわけだし。
Yeah, I guess not.
それで OL ってことにして声かけてみたら、やっぱりどう考えてもアキトだったってわけ。
She'd ask personal questions like how old I was and where I was from. Guess that was her way of working it out. Could have just told me that it was you.
いやー、そのままのが面白いと思って。
Why you?
OL のお姉さんに甘えてくるアキトがちょっと可愛かったってのもあるんだけどね。
Erase the messages lock right now. Get rid of everything.
やだです。
Why not?
大切な思い出なんだもん。
What the hell do you want those? Just full of me complaining.
ねえねえ、アキトってまだ童貞？
Hikari poked me on my side as she spoke. Under the blanket, my hands balled into the fists, tried to keep calm.
大丈夫だって。誰にも見せたりしないから。私が時々こっそり見てニヤニヤするだけでさ。あれとか最高だったな。アキトがクラスの女子に告白されてどうしようってあたふたしてたやつ。結局断っちゃったんでしょ。
That's none of your business.
まあサヤみたいな美少女が近くにいるんだもん。波の女の子相手じゃそうそうなびかないか。
My bad again. I thought she was done. My bad. So where are you moving this time?
海外。お父さんの仕事の都合でね。東南アジアの方なんだけど、びっくりでしょ。
Wow, it's pretty far. The surprise showed in my voice. It was a lot farther than I expected. This is the first time I'd really gotten to talk to Hikari after all these years. Now she was going to go away again. Didn't know how to feel. Could barely wrap my head around the situation. Wow, another country, huh? To a poor student like me, might have just been the moon.
アキトからしたら、今さら私だって名乗られても困るだけだろうし、OL のコマコさんのままでいいやと思ってたら、あの話が。
The Six Stars Club. Hikari nodded, holding back whatever she'd been about to say.
また無性に、アキトたちと星が見たいって思ったの。
In other words, she uploaded the photo because she was feeling lonely and worried about moving. Just so happened that she ran into me. When she heard about the Six Star Club, she decided to join the astronomy club.
アキトは星を見るのやめちゃったって言ってたよね。
I told Komiko as much, but I don't remember telling her why.
それって、やっぱり私のせい。私がアキトを裏切るようなことしたから、星が嫌いになっちゃった。
Then I remembered what Mihoru had said. None of you watch the stars anymore, though. And that's not it. That wasn't it. That's not what happened. You know, this isn't Miss Mihoru's fault or anything. I'm just anxious.
What?
It's not like you said. It's like you said, Miss Mihoru. I still do love the stars. When I look up at the night sky, my heart races. But right after that, I begin to feel anxious. I can never reach the stars. All I can never do is admire those beautiful stars from afar. Never be able to get any closer to them. When I think like that, it feels like they've flown off, left me alone in a dark, empty sky. That's why I didn't watch the stars anymore. Maybe it would have been better to say that I couldn't watch them anymore.
あの頃は不安じゃなかったの?
I bit my lip because I didn't want to answer. But now that I knew Miss Mihoru was worried about me, it wasn't right to keep quiet. Hikari was there. She made me believe.
この列車は空を行く銀河鉄道天文台。太陽系を征服しても我ら3人の旅はまだまだ終わらない。さあ、銀河の謎を解き明かすべく次なる目的地へ向かおう。
Thought we could go anywhere. Could solve the mysteries of outer space. Could reach out our hands and catch the stars. And that's what I thought. The three of us. As long as Hikari is here.
アキト。
Hikari stared at me, her eyes wide in amazement.
私そんな。やだ。
Don't let it get to your head. I'm the one who decided not to look at the stars. It's not your fault.
何それ。今の話どう考えても私のせいじゃん。私がいなくなっちゃったから 一人で星を見るのが怖くなったって話でしょ。
Only fell that way because I was too weak, so it's my own fault.
違うよ、私だよ。
Mine.
私。
God damn it, they're still kids.
ねえ。
We jumped as a low voice suddenly rang out from somewhere near their feet.
人が寝てる間にこそこそ話しないでくれるかな。そうよ。
We looked down at Saya's face appear from the inside the train. The rest of us soon followed as she climbed out the window and up to the roof. Hey, be careful. Sure enough, Saya slipped. He could have grabbed her outstretched hand before she could fall though. We finished pulling Saya up to the roof. She didn't look so pleased. Whoa. Hey, look at that. That's cute. That is a freaking adorable, right between them like that. Saya pried Hikari and me apart, sat down between the two of us. She pouted in an attempt to seem aloof. Hikari wrapped her arms around the ever-patient Saya. Oh. She's pretty cute, not gonna lie. Saya pouted as Hikari continued to shower her with affection. It's not like it was on purpose. You're fast asleep and I didn't want to wake you. What, just be like, hey, wake up, let's go up to the roof instead. That'd be pretty rude. It's rare to see Saya show this much emotion. The way she sulks hasn't changed since she was little. Just then. Me too. We turned to gaze at the night sky, Hikari now warming Saya from either side. There we were, all sharing one blanket, waiting to see shooting stars that might never appear. Our bodies had grown. We gained a few years. Plenty of things had changed. We had a full thing in the bath scene, but it wasn't that much different from when we were kids. Pleasant popping sound came from inside the pod. Part of me kind of wants to take a break, and part of me wants to see how far it goes. You know, let's keep going for a little bit more. That's fine. And with it, a delicious aroma wafted in the air. You awake. Good morning. Still in a sleeping bag, Hikari rubbed her eyes. From a place on the seat, Saya eased open her eyes as she started to wake up. Morning, Saya. Her voice is so low. Got a little drool there. Wouldn't want to ruin that pretty face. Wiped Saya's mouth with a towel. Breakfast's almost ready. Sad as I rattled a little pot. Waking up was hard when you've been forced to sleep in a weird position. Doors squinted against the warm sunlight shining through the grimy windows, began to arouse themselves. Here we go. Cut the heat and lift the lid. For breakfast? Wow. White fluffy popcorn came splitting out of the pan, provoking a cry of joy from Saya and Hikari. Homemade popcorn wasn't all that difficult to cook. We decided to grease the pan and add some popping corn, cover it and set it to heat. What flavor do you want? Heat up some powder packets. Tore open the caramel packet, sprinkled the content of the popcorn, closed the lid again, shook the pan around and mix it in. There's coffee too. Coffee popcorn? Interesting. Water was boiling on another stove. Oh no, they had coffee. Okay, never mind then. Higiri poured a packet of instant coffee and some hot water into a cup.
お砂糖とミルクは入れる。はい、どうぞ。ありがとう。
Mornings were cold around the end of autumn, unlike at night. Felt like you went straight to our bones. To your bones. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead and dig in.
いただきます。いただきます。あ、うん。出来たてのポップコーン。
I don't think I've actually ever had homemade popcorn. That should be interesting to try someday.
ぬくぬくで幸せな味だね。
Popcorn and instant coffee probably don't taste as good when you're at home. But in a morning like this, nothing could be more delicious. The three of us enjoyed our simple breakfast and managed to recover some of the body heat we lost during the night. That was pretty cute. Is that everything? Called back to the other two as I showed them my bag and stepped outside.
大丈夫。
Higiri said she stepped out of the said as she stepped out of the train car.
あれはどうするの？
The ancient one's evil eye. Leave it here. We'll have to use a wheelbarrow or something to move it. There's no way I could carry something that heavy. Couldn't work out how we got it here in the first place.
さあや、早くしなよ。待って、髪が。
After noticing her hair had gotten messed up, Saya took out a hand mirror and was now fighting a losing battle of trying to get herself back in order. It had been the same, but eventually made do with tying her hair back and waiting until she got home to fix it properly. Waited on the platform for Saya to join us. The morning sunlight was dazzling.
あー、体中痛い。けど、超楽しかった。バカなことして思いっきり笑って、なんか昔に戻ったみたいだったね。何、どうしたの？なんで私に見とれてるの？
She said as she stuck a pose. There's something I want to ask. Do you still like me?
は？
That's out of nowhere. Okay, so that's pretty out of nowhere. Hikari froze at a sudden question, and the idiotic smile plastered across her face.
いや、何のことかな。
Remember that letter, right?
手紙？
The one you gave me after graduation.
あったね、そんなの。
Satisfied on that point, she went back to looking confused.
それがどうかした？
And that was a long time ago. Things are different now, but I thought I'd just ask how you felt.
あの手紙、どうしたの？
Hikari seemed a little scared of how I might answer. Still haven't read it. Come now, who would read a love letter from someone who was about to move away? That would only make it a moment painful. Besides, at that point, I've fallen out with Hikari. To giving it a lot of thought, I decided not to read it. I ended up slipping into an old textbook. Oh look, a beginner's guide to astronomy, and stuffed it away in the drawer.
そうなんだ。
Oh.
じゃあ、読まずに捨てちゃったんだね。
No, I still got it. It'd be weird to throw it away, but I'll read it when I get home today. Not that it matters now. Hikari broke out into the cold sweat.
返してもらっていい？
No way.
なんでよ！
This is what you get for pretending to be an office lady and messing my emotions.
ダメ、返して！マジで困るの！
I guess that letter was a skeleton in Hikari's closet. She gave me the upper hand. Not happening. Maybe if you delete your message log, I'll think about it.
消す！今すぐ消す！だから…また二人だけで仲良くしてる。
Poor Sai getting left out of everything. At some point, Sai had finished with her hair and was now standing a sulky look on her face.
違うの。これはアキトが。もういいもん。
Sai turned on the heel and walked away.
ああ、待ってさや。違うんだって。
Poor Sai getting left out of everything. Hikari panicked as she ran after her. Hey, wait for me. Since we spent the night here and everything, I wanted to linger a little longer in our special place and soak in nostalgic atmosphere. But I put the thought aside and followed Sai and Hikari. This would be the last time that we come here. The three of us, together. No longer felt off limits. I was already looking forward to the next trip. I took one last look at the old station. The fresh morning light looked like new life had been breathed into it. Well, at least it's nice, you know, that they back there for a little bit. What do we got? Oh, back to elementary school. It was around 1 month after the three of us had first became friends. Second semester of 5th grade had finished, but had been stargazing all through winter vacation. Since we didn't have school in the morning, we were allowed to stay out late and spend our nights outdoors with telescope. We complained about the cold, but stayed until dawn anyway. Soon became the closest of friends.
コタちゃん、お手。おかわり。おかわりだよ、コタちゃん。それは伏せだよ。そうじゃなくて、お腹見せるのも違うよ。
Can tell if he's really smart or really stupid. Sai and I will play with Kotoru in front of Satome's candy store as usual. Hikari, she was late.
いつもなら一番乗りなのにね。
The forecast said it was going to be a clear night, so I called Hikari to tell her we were meeting up while it was still light to plan our evening. She arrived a few minutes later, plodding along gloomily. Hikari?
どうしたの、ヒカリ。元気ないみたい。
As if she'd been waiting for Sai to ask, Hikari started to speak, sounded like she might burst into tears at any moment.
お父さんの会社、なくなっちゃう。
Oh. What do you mean? Hikari began telling us about how the train line was being shut down, along with the company that ran it. That was where her dad worked.
ダムができるせいだ。線路が沈んじゃうから。
They can't. I stared at a local train station, dumbstruck. It was an old building that had stood there for decades. Even now, people use that every day to get around.
会社がなくなっちゃったらどうなっちゃうの？引っ越さなきゃいけなくなる。うち社宅だし、お父さんどこか別の鉄道会社で働くことになるだろうって。そしたらよその土地へ引っ越さなきゃならなくなるって。そんなことになったら一緒にいられなくなる。
Damn. Gotta do something. Kitty sadly shook her head. They can't. It all gotten so close.
ごめん。
Kitty turned away and ran from us. She dashed back down the same sidewalk she used to come to us earlier. All we could do was watch as she got further and further away.
光泣いてた。
Hikari. Damn. So is that when they started having a fallout?
やっぱ帰ろっと。
Where are you going?
ハキト。
I arrived at the bridge to find Hikari waiting there like always. What are you going home? What, you going home already?
うん。
Caught her just as she was about to leave. Came closer and peered into Hikari's face. Her eyes were bloodshot. She's probably been crying for a while now. That's Saya. As usual, Saya was last to the scene. Hey Saya, Hikari was just about to run away.
そうなの。別に逃げるわけじゃ。だって星なんて見る気になれないよ。
Hikari sounded uncharacteristically grumpy. Sorry. What do you want to do, Hikari?
どうって？
Do you want to move away? Or...
やだよ。ここにいたい。アキトとサヤともっともっと星が見たい。
Saya and I glanced at each other and nodded. So we have to do is stop them from building the dam. This was your dad's train line. That way your dad's train line won't come to close, right?
そりゃそうだけど。
Little kids being ambitious thinking we can conquer the galaxy, we can stop the dam. Sometimes it's just impossible. If the dam were to be built, so everyone would be buried under the reservoir water. When Hikari first told me that, I didn't know how to feel. To be honest, I wasn't sure how to react since I'd never really felt attached to this place. But now I knew. The railway that was so dear to Hikari was important to me too. The view of the fields and mountains on our way to school, school itself, the candy store. There were sights you might find all over the country, but I'd grown to love them. Just a few short months become part of countless precious memories. Memories of the time we three had spent time together. Losing one of our group now would be like losing a huge portion of those memories.
でも、そんなのどうやってやるの？はっ！まさか、ダムに爆弾仕掛けるとか。
Kitty went white as a sheet. Don't be stupid. Where do you even get dynamite?
他にどんな方法が？自由研究の宿題だよ。
Sai said with an air of importance.
ダムの研究するの？
No, no. That was the other thing we do know about it. It's what?
星？
Saina nodded.
星の自由研究をやるの。それでね、コンクールで優勝するんだよ。
For once, Sai was breathing with confidence. After Hikari ran off that afternoon, two of us had discussed in depth how I could stop the dam from being constructed. Talked about blowing it up, building a bridge across the water from the train to run on, and other plans that were just unrealistic. But eventually, Sai came up with an idea that might actually work.
夏休みの宿題の自由研究で優秀なのは市のコンクールに出されるの知ってる？うん、知ってる。お姉ちゃんが昔選ばれたことあった。
And do you know what the winner of the contest gets?
わかんない。お姉ちゃん落選して努力賞の鉛筆と消しゴムもらっただけだったから。
Wow, what a prize. Pants on a racer.
市長さんから表彰状がもらえるんだよ。
Did you get it? We get to meet the mayor. Kitty finally saw that what we were getting at.
市長さんに直接お願いするのか。それだけじゃないよ。優勝作品は地元の新聞にも紹介されたりするの。
Clever kids. Clever kids gonna use the media and meeting the mayor to try to encourage people not to build a dam.
新聞にインタビューされるの？そこでダム反対って訴えるんだよ、3人で。そしたらやめてくれるかも。
If it's coming from 3 great contest winner students, actually listen to what we have to say. Actually, I knew we didn't have a better plan than this. It was the best thing the 3 kids could do. I mean, that's still something, you know? That's still better than nothing. That's them trying it. Aw. Hikari? Damn. Tears were welling up in the corner of Hikari's eyes. But they weren't like the tears of sorrow we'd seen earlier that day. At least they're doing something. At least they're doing something. Damn. Duh. Of course we would. Besides, we don't want to lose you, Hikari, right? Oh. Damn. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a really good story so far. I really like this story. And like, I also kind of like how it shows like a little bit of like what's going in the future, what's going in the past. There's still that middle school section that we still yet to see anything about. I wonder what that's gonna be all about. Able to hold back their emotions, Hikari hugged us both close. Oh wow. Yeah. Like a trip throughout the galaxy. Sorry. Write it all down. But always enjoyed watching the stars. That was the day we took our first real steps into the world of astronomy. A journey across the universe, one star at a time. From then on, our days in the Minazuki Astronomy Club took on a new sense of purpose. And then something bad happens. That's usually how it goes. This is the typical anime trope that you would get. Like seriously. Back to now, huh? Back to now.
設計図見ました。あの程度ならうちにある工具でできそうです。
Sorry for popping the bones like this. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break, y'all. I've been recording for a lot, so I need to break at a certain point. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed. This is great. I really do love this story here. I'm not even kidding you. This is great. This has been absolutely fantastic. I love this. This is so nice. This is so nice. This is so nice. I need to figure out how many hours we're in right now. I don't know how long this one's gonna be, but I gotta check it back with If My Heart Had Wings. Because I didn't do all the routes with If My Heart Had Wings, but I did do the 2 routes. And I was also the restoration patch, so even had like several minutes of just hentai scenes as well. So that was something. That was something. Even if there's a restoration patch for this game, I'm just not gonna shoot for it. As long as I don't have to edit out the loot parts and make it more YouTube friendly, then I'm okay with that personally. I'm fine with it. Whatever makes it easier for me to record and stuff. You know, avoid getting demonetized. Can the channel take down stuff because of anime nudity? Nevertheless, gonna take a break right here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Stammer. Like, subscribe, and also good day. And I'll see you all in the next video or whatever I make. See ya.